Hello everyone and welcome to another trading session. Today is 18th of March 2024, and first of all I want to start with that I've not uploaded on Thursday and Friday. And basically what happened is I blew the account. I was doing a recording on Thursday and I was doing pretty fine. The session was going pretty smooth. Everything was fine, but there was a few things that are also happening throughout my entire time that I'm trading, and unfortunately, after the time and after a few trades, I came again to a state where I started over leveraging, over trading, and that basically resulted in me blowing the account. So, unfortunately, I'm back to square one. I no longer have that account where I made those profits, so I wasn't able to even get a payout. So I'm starting again. We have another account, and let's see if I will try to this time really take it much more serious and be more strict to a few things. Maybe a change of let's say leverage and also other things. But that's it for now. I just wanted to clear out a few things. So now let's get back to analyzing the charts. So basically I will be doing the same thing as usual. For the economic calendar, as it is Monday today, we have no economic events coming to the market. We have almost 20 minutes or so until the stock market open. And let me firstly start with ES, what I can see. The sell side liquidity is no longer valid. This is no longer valid. Let me delete this. So we are trading inside the daily BC right now. And we have made a swing high here. We have traded back up, almost respecting the 50% of this daily wick. And then we have traded down again. And now we are trading back up and also inside this daily volume imbalance. Let me go back to the weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we can see on Monday, we have quite a lot of movement already. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is ES. I was thinking this is NASDAQ and 40 handles. I was like, wait, this is not that much. So yeah, 40 handles is quite a nice movement for the start. And also for the London session, basically, because this is only Monday from London until New York open. So let's see if this will be a swing high, basically. This candle right here. And if we will be trading down, we will be switching to bearish market conditions, but that's not yet to be predicted. We need to firstly see really like a displacement on the higher time frame to be really sure we are going to lower prices. On the 4 hour, I'll need to delete a few things that I had here. Still respecting this 4 hour fair value gap. We're really close to this Friday. I'm not sure what time is it. This is 4 hours, so it's quite hard to say. But from yesterday, Friday's maybe New York open price action. So this is a buy side liquidity where we might see the market go. This is also a 4 hour fair value gap, which can be also an important level. We have almost touched it, but not yet. I think I will delete this daily BC because it has been traded to quite a few times. So we have also traded inside this 1 hour fair value gap. We have closed above. Now trading inside this one, but we are really close to this buy side liquidity. So I think we might be looking for the market taking that. And also not yet trading inside this 1 hour fair value gap. I'm not sure if we will see bullish market conditions today. It is Monday, so we might not even see any like big and huge displacements. Maybe there will be consolidation as well. It's the first day, so we shouldn't demand a lot from the market. So on the 1 hour chart, I'm just seeing this high is really close and this big displacement candle to the upside, which could be easily traded to. I mean, it's not that far, it is just few handles. And at 9:30, you can easily just go down there, but I'm not really focusing on this one. I'm trying to look for this level to be taken out first. On the 15-minute chart, everything very similar, but just different candle sizes. I'm looking at, let's say, this one, 15-minute fair value gap, which is kind of in the midpoint. So this could be an interesting level. And also this is the low from London session. But I think we might be seeing higher prices today. Maybe once it will sweep the buy side, it might slow down. Maybe retrace lower, we will see. But for now, this is all that I can see. Quite nice equal lows here. But I think that's it for now that I can just easily spot on those time frames for ES. So I'll go now to NQ. On the weekly chart, we can see that we are now rebalancing this candle already. I mean, this candle was also doing immediate redelivery on this one. This one is doing immediate rebalance. So it's quite staying in this range. Again, on the daily chart, I think it looks much more visible that this is just really like a price range which just stays in one place. Oops, sorry. It just stays in one place. I mean, let's say I had it like this. It tries to close below, but it just took out this sell side liquidity and now it's going back to the equilibrium of this price range. So this will be quite difficult to say where we are heading. But also, as we have this BC right here, it was never violated. It has been just traded to multiple times while also sweeping the sell side liquidity. It seems we might still be just looking for higher prices from here. But let's see. So this is a volume imbalance that I'm seeing. I'm probably not going to note it, but I'm just making it aware that it's there. And it might be a sensitive level. So then on the 4 hour, we have one fair value gap here. But we are coming close to these highs. And this fair value gap right here, I will note it. So that's on the 4 hour. I'll probably not note each high over here as a buy side liquidity. I will just have one. So from the higher time frame, it looks like I was looking for this sell side liquidity for quite some time. And on Friday, we swept it. And now we have immediate reaction to the upside, which quite tells me that we should be looking for higher prices. But I'm not sure if I will be able to put myself in any long. There was one opportunity to go long in like 15 minutes ago, but I wasn't doing the recording, so I didn't take it. On the 1 hour chart, we have also this one big BC, but still this is quite big for me, so it can easily just trade inside. So we have a buy side liquidity right here from Friday. This is 6 a.m. and also Thursday PM session. On the downside, I'm not seeing anything that much interesting to sweep. I mean, this is pretty much just one-sided. Quite strong movement for London session. Started somewhere, let's say this is 2. So we had a little retracement inside this fair value gap and immediately 150 handles up. I mean, we are already in the New York Open, so not yet until 9:30 open, but there's already trading New York session right now. On the 15-minute chart, I will note this fair value gap at least. This is a notable fair value gap for sure. And also this sell side liquidity from a London session. This area right here, this is a new week opening gap. I already had it noted before. So as you can see, this was the Friday close. This is the Sunday open. So the volume imbalance between it, that's the new week opening gap. So we're really coming close, we can see, to the buy side liquidity. So we are probably going to see it being swept. On the 5-minute chart, we have pretty much respected this fair value gap that I can see, not even violating the candle low. We are now seeing higher prices. So we are really close to this 34 handles. If potentially we would see some displacement, sorry, not displacement, retracement lower, maybe to this fair value gap, we would have a low violated. Let's say it would look like this. So now we have a high. It would go down, then a small retracement down again, deeper. Then it would start building up. Then we would have a sweep of these lows and also SMT with ES. And then we could look for this buy side liquidity to be swept. That would be really good. But I'm thinking that at 9:30, we are probably going to see this being swept already. And maybe I would need to try to look for shorts. Not really sure if I can get any like opposite directional trade. And I'm not really sure if I want to even go short today. But let's see. We will see. So that's from the 15-minute chart that I can see. From the 5-minute, pretty much the same. So I'll probably just stay for now on the 1-minute. And I will let the market play out for the next 10 minutes. And let's see what will happen after the market open. I'm probably thinking it will sweep the buy side. I'm not really believing it will go down here first and then maybe up. But if that would happen, that would be beneficial for me to find an entry. But I'm thinking that we will probably see the market going up at 9:30 first. That's what I think will happen first. There is an opportunity to go short here actually on the 30 seconds chart, but I'm not going to do that because I'm still favoring the buy side. So I would not like to trade the opposite direction, basically for my bias. If we would sweep this high, I would easily try to look for shorts and I would take them anytime. But as we are so high up and we have not yet swept any significant buy side liquidity, only these highs, I mean, it still can be a quite nice trade if we are looking for lower prices today. But with this strong bullish movement, I would rather want to see the market sweep the buy side and then look for shorts. But I'm just noting that there is an opportunity to go short here. But I'm not going to take it. So I'm still waiting. I'm seeing that we have already taken the buy side liquidity that I was noting and favoring that we will sweep. There are also a few highs over here, and I think this is the 4-hour fair value gap. So let's see if we will see the market coming in to the 4-hour fair value gap, and if we might even try to reach much higher. But one thing to note, we have gapped up from the opening range gap. We have taken out the buy side liquidity, so we might see some retracement lower. I'm not really sure if we will get any like 25% or so, but at least to the market open, it will be a reasonable target. But let's see how the market will behave from here. I mean, this is pretty much my models that I'm trying to look for when a major liquidity pool is taken out. I'm trying to look for the opposite entry. So this is really a good opportunity to do so. We see the market trying to retrace back from here. I will need to wait to see if really it will start retracing now, or if we just want to continue a bit more inside this fair value gap. There was a 1 minute fair value gap also, which I noted, and it was pretty nicely respected. So far, I don't have any opportunity in terms of the model to get myself in short. So I'm still waiting. And if I would like to go long, I would need to have some kind of low violated, and we see the next low is like here and then here, and probably if we see market going towards these lows, I would rather get myself in a short than try to again target the buy side liquidity, which has been swept already. Let's see, we will maybe get an opportunity to go short. I'm trying to look for it. So if I will see any fair value gap, because based on my model and criteria, I cannot enter yet. So if I will see any fair value gap, I will note it, and you will see me execute the entry. So let's see if we get anything in the next minute, let's say, or a few minutes. Because if it starts running somewhere like here, I probably don't have any opportunity to go short. And if I would have also SMT with ES, that would be also much better. I'm noting the SNT with ES on the highs, but I can see that there is also SMT on the lows. So we might be really looking for higher prices, but we have now touched the 4-hour fair value gap, which could be potentially the need for NASDAQ to reprice first in here and then maybe looking for short. We have still SMT. ES has not yet swept this high. Candle closed on the low of the fair value gap, which is nice. But not really any displacement going down. Still just building up. Unfortunately, every down close candle on the 30-second chart is being just rebalanced all the time. Even though I would kind of want to position myself already in a short. I just don't have the model, so I cannot. We could even potentially see the market going down without us. Still SMT on the highs with ES. In my opinion, not really good market conditions for a trade. How is it just slowly building up, not really doing anything in a time where we should clearly see what should be happening? I mean, we could identify that it will reach for the buy side, but after that, when the target was met, we can see the market quite slowing down. No real displacement, just slowly moving. I'm not sure if I will want to trade. Let's see. I would want to see some fair value gap already formed. But we can see just new candle opened, immediately straight up. So we might see even another SMT. Where we will get it really close right here. I think I have micro contract opened, and on my other monitor, I have with the 30-second chart, I have NQ, where the ticks and the candles can be quite different. So I'm taking in consideration the chart with NQ, and NQ has made the same high, whereas here it seems it's lower, but made the same high, so it's still SMT for me. So it would be still valid for me to look for shorts, but now we really have taken this high, whereas ES not yet. ES has completely different these wicks compared to NQ. But it's slowly building up. When I'm thinking if I would be able to position myself in the long, not really. There is too much like back and forth on the 30-second chart. Not really a low violated. The only thing that I can see on the 30-second chart is here. There is a candle which violated a low like over here. Or maybe here there was a low which violated here. And here was a 30-second fair value gap, but that's not something that I would do. But now we have traded inside the midpoint of the 4-hour fair value gap, respecting it and coming back down already. We have still SMT on the highs. ES has not yet taken this high. So realistically, if I get the fair value gap here, I will enter. ES is coming close to, I think, 937 low. It's 939. It has a swing low from here. But no fair value gap yet, unfortunately. Even though this would be a really nice entry. ES is making a lower low right now. You can see right here. Whereas NASDAQ is not. I will probably have a fair value gap in 1 minute. This is the first displacement on the 30-second chart that I can see. So let's see if we can get that. It would be really nice. And no, it was rebalanced immediately. There is a gap on the 1 minute though. I'm thinking if I want to use it. I might try to use this one instead. Because this is already running quite far. And I'm thinking that I might not even be able to get myself in a trade. This is 343. And it has taken a low. But yeah, let's try it. but I'm not sure if it will reach back up. I think we are in a trade, right? I'm trying to be honest, manage another account as well. I will be doing it quite different from this one. So let's see. So I'm trying to utilize this 1 minute fair value gap right here as an entry. What? As an entry instead of the 30-second. But unfortunately, I didn't get filled on the other account, which is quite unfortunate. So let me see. Okay, stop loss is fine. I'm thinking if I want to strike for 31275, I think I'm going to strike for 30 handles max. I'm thinking if I want to have more or not. I will need to see. But we are now in a trade, so the entry is fine. I quite like it. We get filled. I think I put my entry actually one tick below. No, I did put it correctly. I thought that it was 343. I wasn't paying attention. Thinking if I want to reach for this low, how far is it? 40 handles. That's quite a lot. I think I don't want to reach for that much. I'm going to probably reach for this 31275. Yeah, I'm not going to try to look for more. I think this will be pretty much enough. Or maybe I can scale out. Yeah, that's maybe something that I can do. Because if it will start running to my TP really quick, I think we should be looking for like a really good risk to reward. And most of the position will be taken out. So I think that will be fine. We should get it. I mean, okay, I was not looking at this low. I should have taken my position here. Ooh, I'm not really sure if I did correct. Hopefully it will go lower from this point on. I'm still favoring that we should be looking for lower prices as we have swept the buy side liquidity. But this could be easily a point where the market will start going the opposite direction. And I haven't taken out anything from the market. So let's see. My stop loss disappeared, so I needed to add it manually. I'm thinking if I should close it entirely or not. This is how much? It also traded inside this fair value gap again. I'm not liking how it just slows down at this level. I would really love to see the market going down already. This is maybe just creating a swing low here. I want to see the market going down. showing us willingness. It wants to go down, making another new low, which is good. But I'm not liking how it respects the fair value gap. I'm thinking if I maybe wants to just move my TP to here instead of looking for this low, because it really can just reprice into the opening range gap and then go the opposite direction. So I'm not trying to go for really big trades. I don't have that much leverage to keep a lot of contracts open for like a runners. But I'm thinking to start aggressively moving my stop loss. Okay, I'm going to close it. I don't want to really try to reach for big wins. I would rather have something off and not really strive for insane trades. But I'm really glad with the execution and how I managed those trades. I let myself to get some partials. I tried to hold something longer, which is really nice. My prediction for the market that we will firstly see the market going up and then going lower, that was really good. That I didn't try to position myself in any short over here because there was an opportunity here to go short. I think I was noting it, but I didn't want to do it before like this level was reached to. I was even noting this level that I'm looking for market to go here. Identifying that here was the 4-hour fair value gap and how nicely it respected the midpoint. Then going down, I didn't had 30-second fair value gap, but I was seeing that on the 1 minute, we had a really nice small fair value gap, which was repriced to immediately going down and just touching this fair value gap with one tick, just making it enough for you to get in position. This is really nice to see. Like this is a sniper entry actually. And then we were able to capitalize on a move around 50 handles. So today we actually ended up with a really good positive amount. Let me check how much it was. So we have made 353 USD with this 5 micro trade, which is really nice. That's amazing returns. If I can say, I'm really disappointed with myself for last week, how I managed the trading at the end. Really, with the rules in the futures prop space, it is so difficult just because I kind of want to make that money. I really want to make that payout. And as I'm getting closer and closer, and you can see that I can trade. Like I have really good understanding of the market, how it behaves, when I can look for a good opportunity, and you see the executions. Like I'm many times marking other things for sure, but you can see that when I execute really good trades. Like this was an amazing trade. It was like no drawdown at all. This was just a tick to get me in a position and no drawdown, and immediately seeing a reaction that's going in my direction. So I really need to work on my performance in terms of the mental state, because that's the most difficult thing that I'm battling with, and that's something that I need to work on. So I have made a really good, amazing trade, a really good, amazing returns. So I will not strike for anything else. And actually, I will even not trade anymore. I will end the recording here. Most of the time, I would do the recordings until 10:30 at least to have some kind of more of a tape read session. But what I've done on last Thursday and what cost me the account, unfortunately, I can even show what I've done just so you can see. Friday, Thursday. So this is the AM session. So what I've done was, when I was trading, I was saying that we were somewhere around here at the market open, and I was seeing how it was slowly building down, and I was seeing these highs as a buy side liquidity. And what I've done was, once I saw this low at 9:30 and then this big displacement to the upside, what I've done was I put a long, but the fair value gap on the 30-second chart looked like this. It was just crazy big, which was unfortunate because I didn't really knew how should I enter, and I started to be a bit of impatient because I was hesitant. It entered the fair value gap just a tiny bit and it started going up. So what I've done, I put long after it went up, and I let my stop loss as usual 10 handles. And of course, what happened, the market, I let's say put my entry somewhere around here. And as we can see, the market went down 16 handles, so I got stopped out. What I did, I re-entered somewhere around here. I had like 3 or 2 handles stop loss. So I re-entered for the same idea, and I've taken this trade for this high. But also what I messed up was that I put 3 micros and I exited only 2 here, thinking that the last one will maybe reach back up here. And I think that was what made me a bit disappointed, that I didn't exit the full position when I was in drawdown. Even though this trade was only like 60 or 70, I had 3 micros in. So it wasn't even a big drawdown. And I was in a drawdown of 60, 70, and I've made profit 80, 85 USD, which for the day should be pretty much enough for me. But I wasn't. And then I saw how the market started going down aggressively. I didn't do anything here. But once I saw these 2 candles, there was a sell side liquidity somewhere around here. And I was trying to position myself in a short. And as you can see here, the market just went up, went up, went up. So I was trying to short somewhere here. So I lost around 4 trades in here. So from plus 80, I was negative 180, which is not that bad. That's still fine. Like I have made today 300 and how much? 353. So almost 2 times the amount. So it's not a problem for me to make it back. I was just angry and disappointed. So I even ended the recording. I tried to like finish with 180 loss for the day. But I think as I was so close to the payout as well, I had only 1 day left to submit the payout. I think I wanted it so badly that I just started over trading. I started over leveraging. You can see here there was quite a consolidation. So in this price action, I just lost the account because I was over leveraging, over trading, and that cost me the account. But that's the game. You need to master yourself, not only the technicals, because you see that I have a model, I have a good price action read, I can execute and exit trades, I can make profits, but sometimes I just can't handle myself, and that's something that I need to really, really work on. But fortunately for me, again, I can start the first day with a positive amount. So that will be it for today's trading session. So then I will see you in tomorrow trading session for Tuesday. And thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave anything that is on your mind. And I promise that I will become the best trader that I can. I will try my best to not get in that state ever again. I really want to show to you and also to myself, mostly to myself, but also to you, that I can do this. And to be honest, these videos are really helping me. Like, the performance that I have here is nothing that I have ever had before. So I will see you in tomorrow's session, and let's just repeat everything, every good habits, not get FOMO'd, not get any bad habits, any bad over trading, over leveraging, and just focus on what we need to. And if there will be any losing trade, just need to eat it, leave it there, and tomorrow will be another day. So thank you again very much for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's trading session.